Again, I'm not going to say these are terribly difficult problems. They're really not. I think they're aggravating in some respects if you have to write down, all the candidate rational roots. It's going to be the factors of 60, plus or minus the factors of 60 divided by the factors of 1, and you get a list, all right? So I'd hate to go through that entire list to look for them, and I would just test some out. Now, what am I doing? F of x is equal to x4 plus 8x cubed plus 11x squared minus 32x minus 60. And this is a fourth degree polynomial, so it sure would be nice to find 2 rational roots, all right? So what I do is I go through testing them, and, I'm going to say, they're not good, but this is good. So I found 2 roots. What I find? X plus 2, x minus 2, which multiplies out to be x squared minus 4. Then what I'm going to just do, divide it in, and you get this guy over here, all right? Now, the big question is, does that factor? And looking at it, looks like 3 and 5. So I'm going to say this thing factors to x plus 3, x plus 5. So let's write that down. This guy up here, f of x, factors x plus 2, x minus 2. And the remaining 2 factors, x plus 3, x plus 5. What are the roots going to be? Let's write them down. Whoops, sorry about that. The roots, they're going to be minus 2, 2, minus 3, and minus 5. Are they in the list? Of course they're in the list. All right? Let's look at the answers over here. And I list them for you. Whoops, sorry about that. Minus 2 and 2, minus 3 and minus 5. All right? What do you do now? Graph it. I'm going to go to the picture, though, and I'm going to make sure in the picture, when I look at that, I'm seeing those roots. Minus 3, minus 5, minus 2, and 2. What's the y-intercept? This is number 10, by the way. I know these are long documents, by the way. Minus 60. Minus 60 is right over there. Now, kind of looking at it, it's a fourth degree polynomial. I hope you realize that. Positive over here, positive over there. And, since I have the y-intercept, I know this thing's going to have to dip down, hit the y-intercept, maybe shoot up like that. By the way, I'm not saying I know exactly what that looked like, but that seems like a reasonable approach to the problem right there, right? Then you take test points. But again, it's really not necessary to take test points, but I want to go through that. So it's going to be minus 2.5. And what's that going to be? You go back to the factored form, which is this guy over here, and we're doing minus 2.5. What do you get? Negative, negative, positive, and a positive. Overall, that's positive. So on the interval that contains minus 2.5, you get a positive curve here. All right, then I'd pick another point. Probably over here, I'd probably pick minus 4. It's the easiest one on that interval. Go back up here. And again, I'm testing out minus 4. What would you get? Let's write this down. Negative. I'm testing it here. Negative, negative, and a positive. Overall, that would be negative. And I'm definitely seeing that. All right? So I can say that the pictures are helpful. They're not asking for the pictures. They're asking for the roots, and we found the roots. All right? Let me remind you who I am. I'm Ron Bannon. My email address. If you see an error in the document, I would appreciate you let me know that. My email address is Bannon, which is B as in boy, the @ NNON.US. Thank you.